I bought a new bike, £299 from Aldi. But is it any good? Well, let's take a closer look. So cycling is booming right now, with more people taking to two wheels than ever before, both for exercise and also for commuting in this post-COVID world. And a folding bike is ideal if you need to drive part way and have this in the boot of the car, or get a train into the city and then ride the last few miles on a bike like this. Aldi is a really popular German discount superstore, and their special buys are really popular with bargain hunters, patio heaters, power drills, that sort of stuff. And they've been doing cycling clothing and accessories for quite a while now, with being well received, but they haven't done a bicycle, I don't think, until now. So a folding bike like this, designed for commuting, is a really smart choice. And for £299 and 99 pence, it's a lot cheaper than most other folding bikes, like a Brompton, which will cost you about £1,000 more at least. So let's take a closer look at some of the details on this bike. It's called the Classic Lightweight folding bike. How lightweight is it? Well, on my scales, it's 14 kilograms, which is pretty good really. A Brompton, for comparison, is more like 12.5 kilos, but a lot more expensive. So we've got an aluminium frame that I can see is designed in Italy, according to the sticker on the seat tube, but made in China, according to another sticker on the bottom bracket. So quite a smart looking bike. I like the main strut, give it a nice curve. Got a hinge mechanism on the main tube as well. And then for components, we've got 20-inch wheels, which are bigger than the 16-inch wheels you get on a Brompton, for comparison. We have a Shimano 7-speed group set with a twist shift on the handlebars for operating the gears. You'll see a small bar on the rear mech protecting that mechanism from damage, so it should be a nice, durable, tough bike. We've got a single chainring on the front with a chain guard to protect your trousers from getting covered in oil from the chain. We have a kickstand as well, which is the first bike I think I've ever tested here on my channel with a kickstand, so a pretty useful feature. We've got mud guards as well. We've got V-brakes. We've got a rack on the back for adding panniers or bags for when you're commuting. And you get a pump on the rear frame, which you need because the tyres needed pumping up when I pulled it out of the box. To help you stand out on an evening commute, we've got lights included with batteries, got reflectors on the wheels and pedals. There are even reflective stripes on the tyre sidewall, so really nice attention to detail. Going to make sure you stand out as much as possible when you're commuting in the dark in the winter. Another nice detail for dealing with bumpy roads and potholes is a suspension seat post and a very well padded saddle, so it should be a nice comfy bike. There's even a bell on the handlebar, so it ticks all the boxes. So everything you need to get going to get commuting in this post-COVID world we live in. Now, the big question is, how easily does it fold and how small does it fold down to? Well, let me hopefully try and show you. It arrived in the box, fully assembled. All I had to do was attach the pedals, so I haven't yet folded it. So fingers crossed, it's as easy as I hope it is. Right, folding down this Classic Lightweight folding bike. Got a couple of hinges. The main one is on the frame here, so we lift up this latch, pull this lever, and the whole bike bends in half. And that goes like that. And we drop the seat post and the saddle right down like that. Got another lever on the handlebar, so we pull that, and that goes down like that. There's a neat little magnet down there to keep that attached. The pedals fold as well. So there you go, pretty easy, fairly heavy, I've got to admit, but you know, it works. Yeah, not so bad. A couple of points though. A negative for the drivetrain being on the outside, so potential for getting oil on your clothes if you're carrying it that way, which you don't have on a Brompton. And which you do have on a Brompton are two small wheels, which are easy to wheel the bike around. You can't really wheel the bike around. Well, you can a little bit, but not quite as easy. But yeah, I can see that fitting in the boot of a car or in the train luggage area quite easy. Now try and do that in reverse and get ready for our first ride. So first, handlebars up. This will be much easier with a bit of practice as well. Safety latch down. Pedals out. You get a nice handlebar adjustment as well, so you can adjust the angle of the handlebar. And of course, Get the seat post up. So there we go, the classic lightweight folding bike from Aldi. Time to find out how it performs, so I'll get my helmet and we'll go for a spin and see what it's all about. Well, here we go. The first ride on this £299 folding bicycle. And it feels right, you know? Doesn't feel that bad at all. Like many folding bikes with small wheels, it does take some getting used to. It feels very lively compared to a normal road bike. The steering is very direct. I mean, there's no stem, there's no offset at all, such as a straight line down through the fork, and the steering's instant. Okay, let's try the acceleration away from the traffic lights test. A good commuting bike needs to be able to get off the mark quickly, so let's go. Gear 5, 0 to 20. It's a bit slow off the mark, but quickly up speed, into gear 6, into gear 7. Now I'm giving it the beans now. Something knocking down below, and I'm at terminal velocity. Could do with another gear. It doesn't get up to speed quite as quickly as a Brompton with a smaller 16-inch wheels, but once you're up to speed and in gear 7, which I am now, yeah, it flies along all right. Brakes are pretty good. The bell works. Good test for it there. That's handling the bumpy road so far, and a few cobblestones I managed to find. Got the tyres inflated to 30 psi, so plenty of cushioning. Take over a manhole. The suspension seat post is really good. Really isolates your bottom. Oh, it's so smooth. Oh, it just flies along. Lean it over, and it feels good in the corners actually. Now, once you calibrated to the super fast steering and got used to the small wheels, it feels really good. It just feels like a really good bike for getting around town. From getting you the last couple of miles to the office or college or university or wherever you're travelling to. It would be easy to knock this bike. The steering's a little bit flexy if you really lean on it. There's a bit of a clunking down below and a bit under geared, but for the price, it definitely fulfills its brief. And when you get to the office, you can fold it away, put it under your desk. Right, that's a big enough gap. Yeah, the handlebars do flex back and forth a bit if you really yank on the handlebars. There we go, first ride on a £299 folding bike special. All things considered, it's not bad actually. It's not perfect, but for the money you can't really fault it. It does what it says on the tin. Now, if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section below. Hopefully you found this video useful and interesting, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all again in the next video. Thanks for watching. And if you bought one of these, what do you think? Let me know down below.